Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to The Player, episode 11, season 1. Let's get straight into the video. So, you can see here, we're just changing our hairstyle. We have the long sort of hair with the little, I don't know what it's called, headband sort of thing. We do end up changing to just a short haircut. So you can see it right there. I didn't show it properly at the start, but just not worry about it. You can see it right now. So straight from the kickoff, when you go through, they put in a little side tackle. We already get a balance +1, and then we end up scoring, and that's just the best way to start up against Wimbledon, who, you know, out of all the League 2 sides, they're probably my favourite side just because of Football Manager, because I've been them on Football Manager. But enough of that. It's a great finish, and it's something that we need to improve on, but as long as we score goals from the kickoff and keep doing that sort of stuff, we should be okay. But they go and score. Not too much longer later, I think it was like 17th minute or so, and you see that was just terrible defense there by the left back or the left wing back, whatever you want to call it. So we're seeing if we could hit lightning twice. We don't, as you can tell there. We just get pushed off the ball so easily. It was like a little schoolgirl getting pushed off the ball, to be totally honest. But a nice little ball play through. The only thing is we're offside, so we got to work on that. Just our runs are good, just either calling for it earlier or just holding off a little bit. So we go through and we score our second goal on the brink of half time, 45th minute, and you know, it was a great finish with the left foot, which is something we don't usually score with the left foot here. So we'll take another look at it, just the fake shot, and then left foot rocket home, and that's our 8th goal in League 2. So we're starting to get a nice little tally up. Not really up to scratch, but you know what, it's getting there. So you can see I put this little clip in just to show that the team was starting to gel a little bit. I know I had a previous episode before that was told starting to gel, but it's sort of probably too early to call that. But you can see I think we're finally getting the hang of it. Cut through again, and we score our 3rd goal. That's our hat trick. I'm not sure if we've scored a hat trick before this season, but I think this might be the first. So it's a great way to start, and it might be the new haircut. I don't know, but I seem to get into these little superstitions when I have haircuts, or when I'm playing shit. Change the haircut, and we're all good. So a 3-1. win is how it ended. We got a 9.7. I'm not sure what and that just confirmation that was our first hat trick from the top right hand corner. But I don't know what more we can do to get a 10 out of 10. I don't know what it takes to get a 10 out of 10 performance. We got a few 9-ish performances, but yeah, a 9.7 I think is what we got. But enough of that, and you saw some of the objectives and stuff. I'm not really too fussed on the objectives. Usually they just want three goals and like an assist, and then some stupid match average that is pretty hard to get. But we start off the game once again. We're in great form here since getting a haircut. 5 minutes in, pretty much our first attacking chance. We call for it, they chip it through, and we just bury it with a volley. That was so nice. I remember scoring this goal and being like, oh my god, what a goal. So that takes us up to 10 goals in the league. And then you can see here, we just get a vision +1. We're getting to the point where, we're becoming a pretty complete player. We've got good pace, we've got pretty decent finishing. Our ability to play through some people is getting a lot better. As you can see by the vision and that sort of stuff. I don't know how well the vision actually works, and, why it's really required for, when you're playing as your own player. Because it's not as if the computer's going to be making the runs, you're doing it yourself. You need the vision. But you can see, once again, just another stat. That shot was on target, as much as you might not want to believe it. But that put 50-50 on target with shots. And then 76 minutes in there, we just not held up the ball, but went out. But you can see we actually got subbed off. And if you want to take note, just before that we got subbed off, it was 1-0. Due to the goal from us, and then it ended up finishing 2-1, which there was like 8 minutes to go, so we got subbed off in the 82nd minute, and I was perplexed as to how that happened. I was very annoyed, very frustrated, and unfortunately we're going to carry our frustrations into this game. So have a nice little run there. The ball just wasn't on, it was on, but the ball wasn't the right one, so we had to wait for it, and that screwed us up here. And then we get played through kind of there. We ended up on the back of it, on the end of the ball, but we had no right to be on it. And then once again, we just get through. I'm getting out-muscled here. I said in previous episodes that, we're starting to get a little bit more aggressive, adjusting to the style of League 2. But at the same time, it's going to be something that just going to have more experience and learn how to fend off some of these players. Because you see, we went to ground pretty easily just before. It's not really in my game to dive or anything, but grabbing the shirt and stuff right in the box. If we have to go down, we're going to go down. But we end up finishing a goal there. Lay it on. Is that the match winner? We'll have to wait and see. But we're going to go to the corner and we're going to smack it with the Tim Cahill celebration, which I think I might change in the near future. Have to wait and see. But that's our 11th goal and a great finish. But to be fair, the finish, it wasn't that spectacular. I think against Premier League sides, you know, Joe Hart's and that, they would have saved that very comfortably. And that's something I'm going to have to improve on, because I might be going okay in this division. But at the same time, this is nothing compared to the ones that I'm going to go back and play at Southampton when we return, if everything goes well. So you can see just at the end of the game, we'll sort of take out a bit of time, just doing some work, just dancing through the defense. But we ended up winning 1-0, I think. And we move on to this game, which we didn't play. We've been a bit tired lately. You saw a few games ago we got substituted off. This game we're going to sit out. I think it was all in a quick succession of like games or whatever. It was like a quick turnaround. So I think Alessandra's come in, and like I said in previous episodes, I prefer Alessandra to Reed, but you know, the boss is saying Reed's better, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to lose 1-0, and that's where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you can leave a like if that's what we're going for, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.